Hey Royals, so today I'm going to be showing you how I make my rose water. Now, we're just going to hop straight into it. All you're going to need is one head of a rose, okay? That's it. One head for one jar. Now, I have been making my rose water different from last year, so if you want to go check out that video, I'll link it here. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into this video. So, what I like to do is I like to just go ahead and separate all the petals one by one and put them into my jar. Now, I do freeze my roses, okay? I put them in the freezer and that's how I preserve them. And I'm going to give you a little look in a minute at how they look when you do put them in the freezer. There we go. They got a little bit of frostbite, but that's okay because your roses, when you freeze your rose petals, they will last for months, you guys. Okay? So when I tell you the holidays are my favorite days that come around, it is literally the truth because in between my mom, my granny, my aunts, and everybody, they be trying to throw their roses away. And I'm like, they're dead, but they're not dead. So I collect everybody's roses. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and fill up my jar with bottled water. I don't do water out of the sink. It's just my preference. I would like for my water to be as clean as possible if it's going in my hair and on my face. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up. So what they're looking like. They're a little brown, but don't worry about that. They still have their benefits. So you are good to go. And when I tell you this is so simple, y'all, it literally takes absolutely nothing to do this. All you need is a mason jar and some roses, and you're good to go. So I'm just going to give that a shake and get them kind of separated in there. Give y'all a little look at what the jar is looking like right now. It's still very clear, of course. We just put them in there. But yeah. So this is 10 minutes later, you guys, okay? You can already see the color starting to extract into our water, but don't get too excited yet because I definitely would not say that it's ready to use just yet. It's only been 10 minutes. You still have a whole lot more goodness to get out of those petals. Now this is 24 hours later. This is the time that I would just go ahead and, take my petals out and empty my rose water into a jar. 24 hours to me is actually perfect for rose water. You don't have to go any longer than that, but you could, and I think that I am, just so that y'all can see the difference. Now, this is 48 hours later, and you can definitely see how much how I can't even talk, you guys. How the rose water has darkened up just from an extra day of staying in the jar. Now, I definitely would not do any longer than 48 hours. I think 48 hours is a little long, but you can definitely still use it at 48 hours. I'm just showing y'all how the petals look. You can see that they're pretty transparent, and I think that this is the limit. 48 hours is definitely the limit, I would say. But yeah, that is literally it, you guys. If you want a video on what I do with my petals after I take them out of the jar, let me know and I will definitely get that out for you guys. But yeah, it smells so good. And I'm out.